For a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Ooh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
NBA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The perimeter pairing is White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at point guard. White, the pass to Holiday. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true. And what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all. We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Lopez finds Kuzma. Lillard looking around. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. It's a three-point game. Outside, Brown. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Milwaukee. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all three levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Allie, thank you. For 3, here's Lillard. Gets the 3 to fall.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Holiday passes to Porzingis. White against Prince. Porzingis with a screen on Prince. Here's White. And he makes it on the layup. White's got 5 points.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez, the screen. Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Boston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Prince against White. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Holiday from long range. Offensive board. Here's Porzingis. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by the Celtics. Up top, Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Kuzma. Brown in the high post. Kuzma on him. Porzingis buries it down low.
There's simply no defense for that. Porzingis, so creative, can score in so many ways.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Kuzma for three. And another miss by Milwaukee. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Lillard with the ball. Pass to Lopez. Lillard with the ball. He's covered by Holiday. 4 on the clock. To get back on track. Jump shot is good. Lillard's got 5 now.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Holiday against Lillard. And the jam by Brown.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Bucks trail by 6. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Lopez, the screen on Tatum. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Pass to Prince. White with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Now Lopez. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
Outside Tatum. Up top Brown. He shoots it. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Prince. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Lopez. 4-3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Holiday finds White. Back to Holiday. Porzingis with it. 5 on the clock. There's Tatum with the 3. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Pass to Kuzma. The 3-ball. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Holiday against Lillard. His shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. Kuzma for three. Holiday grabs the miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to Horford. White with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Portis with a screen on Holiday. For three, here's Lillard. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lillard against Holiday. Outside White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
That one misses. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, BA. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And he gets the bucket. Brown's got 8.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Trent outside. Fires the 3. Boston with a rebound. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Here's Horford. And he banks in the layup. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Trent outside. Porter against Brown. Porter, the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Trent outside. And a miss there on the triple. Boston leading by 4. Here's Hauser. Pass to Brown. Shoots from 14. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. And Milwaukee shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Brown against Lillard. Trent outside. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Trent's got his third bucket of the night.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Pass to Pritchard from behind the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They lead by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. They double team Brown. Horford outside. Here's Cornette. Porter pulls it in. Here's Milwaukee. Lillard outside. Trent on the wing. From deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Here's Pritchard. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Celtics lead by 4. Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Pritchard gets it to go.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Antetokounmpo against Craig. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Tatum can't hit. Bucks trail by 4. On the wing, Porter. Yet to see a basket. Outside, Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Green.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Tatum looking it over. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Craig against Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Fires the three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Defense might want to think about trying to keep the ball out of Gary Trent Jr.'s hands, because right now he is willing anything he wants on the offensive end.
Pass to Craig. Antetokounmpo with the block. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. That went off the back iron and out. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pritchard, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
Tatum against Trent. Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Knocks down the triple. Hauser's got 6 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Trent outside. Portis outside. Antetokounmpo against Craig from 10 feet away. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. For Boston, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. From the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
And such a threat with the basketball. Porter Jr. gets those fouls often.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kevin Porter Jr.
First one falls for him. Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez comes in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Green. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. And he makes the first, but misses the second. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
And he makes the first.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Holiday hits them both. The Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Lopez. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Porzingis with a screen on Trent. Fires from deep. They get the rebound.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis and putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one. The Celtics making a switch here. Craig's checked in. the second free throw is good.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 5. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one,
Free throw drops for Lopez.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
On the wing, Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Oh my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Pass to Prince. Porter with a screen on Tatum. Back to Porter. Lets it go. And he can't bank that one in. Boston leading by 4. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
And that one falls for Tatum.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Rollins, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And so Tatum nails both of them. Bucks trail by 6. Rollins passes to Lopez. And here's Trent. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
defensive foul.
You know, for a swing man, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence, Doris.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Rollins. That's good from Trent.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Here's Holiday. That one is off. Good work defensively by Lopez. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Three-pointer, Holiday. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard against Holiday. Trent outside. Back to Lillard. Beyond the arc. Free ball from Lillard.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Outside Holiday. Outside Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doors Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Holiday against Lillard. Lillard double team. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Tatum. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Antetokounmpo has got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Tatum finds Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Lillard outside. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Holiday with a drive. To the inside. Brown. Doesn't go that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 5. Going inside. Pass to Lillard. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Outside Tatum. Now Brown. From outside the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma, left side. Back to Prince. Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Craig is checked in for Boston. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 11 points in the game. For 3, here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Porzingis. Back to Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
Pass to Prince. Now Lillard. 16 points for him. Antetokounmpo can't connect. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Celtics also making a change. Cornette's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Double team on Lillard. Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it from the high post. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. White with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by White. Holiday's got 9 points in the quarter. Milwaukee has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Lillard outside. Over Holiday. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Celtics lead by 6. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
White for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Lillard against Holiday. Now here's Lopez. Tightly guarded. Portis against Porzingis. Looking to win the run. A nice shot by Lillard. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Outside, Brown. Offline with a 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from... They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Prince Prince. The pass to Lopez. Here's Lillard. The three. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. What a finish from Porzingis.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Kuzma. Here's Lillard. Back to Kuzma. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Outside White. Back to Holiday. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Holiday. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Here's White. It's deflected.
That's Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block. Holiday
against Lillard. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Outside White. Back to Holiday. Outside Brown. Takes the three. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. The Bucks trail by 6. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And Porzingis with the block. Brown in the high post. JB on the break. Sensational.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Kuzma outside. Right wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Pounded by Tatum.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Inside. Holiday against Lillard. Back to Tatum. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. He can't hit that time. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Outside Holiday. Tatum with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 8. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Antetokounmpo has got 15 points. Lillard against Holiday. Tatum inside. Outside White. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis. And that's a double-double for him now.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Lillard against Holiday. Here's Prince. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Lopez. Great D that time from Porzingis. Boston leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for White. And so Tatum nails both of them. Bucks trail by 10. Antetokounmpo outside.
Peyton Pritchard. Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. And here's Lopez from the arc.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility for Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Porzingis against Lopez. Pass to Trent. The three from Prince. Knocks down the long J. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Pritchard. Back to Porzingis. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. One for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside, Brown. Tatum a screen on Prince. And here's Brown for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's the 3. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Prince has got 6 points.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Lopez with the steal. Lillard with the ball. He's got 18. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Brown gets the bucket.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Here's Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum a screen on Lillard. Brown with it. Three-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. Pass to Lopez. Boston pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Tatum with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Tatum can't hit. The Bucks trail by 8. Trent right side. Here's Antetokounmpo, hounded by Tatum. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Prince. The Celtics making a switch here. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Celtics lead by 6. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Cornette. Outside, Brown. Over Porter. And it falls all over the rim and in. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
And I love how Brown is never in a rush. So calm, even with the shot clock up against him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Horford against Antetokounmpo. Back to Horford. Pass to Cornette. It's hauled in by Portis. Bucks trail by 6. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
52 seconds left in the third. Now here's Brown. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Porter in the post. Brown's there. Porter, the pass to Trent. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. He's off on the second. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Brown. Oh, look at Brown banging inside.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's made 2 of 5 tries so far at the line.
That's his first personal foul. 14.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Celtics, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the three. Portis with a screen on Tatum. Here's Trent. Boston pulls it in.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Outside Craig. Launches it. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his fifth rebound in this one. Porter looks it over. Pass to Portis. Out left to the wing. Craig against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 26 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Craig against Antetokounmpo from 8 feet away. And a nice bucket inside from Craig.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
The Bucks trail by 3. Outside Porter. Pass to Green. Now Antetokounmpo. Horford covering.
Man, the defender really went after it.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And Pritchard, here we go. Can't connect from short range. And Milwaukee shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Porter's shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Over Trent. Pritchard gets it to go.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Antetokounmpo against Craig. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Prince is checked in for Green. Holiday's checked in for Boston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Outside Tatum. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum missing. And so Prince will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a one-point game.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Now Holiday. Horford, screen on Trent. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday. It doesn't go for him. Trent with the defensive effort. Prince, the pass to Trent. And here's Porter. Here's Prince. Off target from three-point range. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And here's Porter. Pass to Prince. Outside Porter. Takes a 3. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Now Horford. Outside Tatum. Down low to win the cold spell. Hauser, that's good. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Pass to Prince. Here's Trent. Antetokounmpo, right side. Over Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Trent. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Tatum. Tatum, like a freight train coming, uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Celtic lead.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Ooh.
Prince finds Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Holiday with the ball from downtown. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
Prince, a screen on Tatum. Pass to Prince. And here's Portis. To the middle. From 11 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
They double-team Tatum. Holiday with the ball. And here's Horford for 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
The Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now. Misses off the left iron. Milwaukee's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Trent against Holiday. Trent, pass to Prince. Nails it from 3. Prince has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Here's Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Prince. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Here's Holiday driving to the basket. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. What energy on the glass from Giannis.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Boston leading by 4. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. They double-team Tatum. Down low. And Holiday powers it home.
Terrific night for Holiday so far, and I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Tatum. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Back to Tatum. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Doesn't matter what point of the game. Stress, pressure, Brook Lopez makes it anyway.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside White. Now here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 14 points now in the second half.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
And it was timely. And that's a basket they had to have in an absolutely vital possession.
They double-team Tatum. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis sets a screen. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Prince. He's guarded by White. And here's Lopez from the arc. It's hauled in by White. Boston has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Tatum can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Tatum draws the double on the wing. Holiday. Off target from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Antetokounmpo. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, Milwaukee. Just 4 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Not an ideal situation for them. They've got to make a 3, then foul, hope for some misses, and make another 3.
Kuzma outside. So we see Boston get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn. So I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.